I'm a yoga teacher, and the sad truth is when you think yoga, you think skinny, blonde, white woman. Similarly, how you think Pilates, you think skinny, blonde, white woman. And that's by design. They want you to feel like these places are accessible or welcoming for you, but really the solution is to continue showing up, continue taking care of yourself, and if you can, continue to find places that you do feel have your best interest in who you are and want to bring you into their community, because I obviously know as a Black woman, those places don't always exist. The yoga community is incredibly hypocritical and wants to very much be white. They want to not allow yoga teachers to say Sanskrit. They want us to not talk about the real principles of yoga, and they don't make space for that. I remember one time I was talking on my Instagram account about wanting Palestine to be free, and a manager of a studio that I worked at basically reached out to me and say, "Oh yeah, we basically don't want any, white supremacists, Nazis, people who want to hurt others. We don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, so let's not talk about any of that." And I think that we should make, you know, white supremacy and misogyny and homophobia, those people should always be uncomfortable so we can create to utopia on earth. I don't think it should be the antithesis. We're making other people feel uncomfortable for existing. We should have some people feel uncomfortable for their ideology of thought. And so to say all that, I don't understand how I say I don't understand, but I very much understand when you are a teacher in these spaces, you have to assimilate or get out of the space, essentially. And I don't know if it's taught in Pilates. Like, I know that yoga is from India, it's from brown people, right? But I don't have a Pilates certification, so I don't know if she actually is aware that freaking Pilates was invented by Joseph Pilates when he was like in an internment camp in prison because he's simply German, in prison for existing. Talk about accessibility. He created Pilates with a bed springs, trying to heal other people who were imprisoned with him. And one of his very first students, who became one of the very first teachers of Pilates, was a Black woman. So I don't really want to put it all on Raven about the elitism that and the misinformation that she spilled, because honestly I think she's of the average thought in mind that you should look a certain way and you should have a certain dollar if you want to be healthy, and if you don't have that money and if you are not in these spaces, then you are not allowed to enter these spaces. If you live across town, I don't know what she was trying to get at, to be frank, but honestly the fact that this video that she posted is long deleted by now, it's just a reinforcement to us all to educate ourselves on history, and if we can, not show up in spaces that don't make us feel held. I'm a private yoga coach. I've been teaching for a decade now, and person, online, you can reach out to me for an online session or ongoing sessions, and I have free yoga classes online. There are spaces where you can feel welcome. Let's not allow these places to rewrite history on accessibility and who was actually there in its origins. Yeah, melanin. Follow me for more of my thoughts, and can we talk about how pretty my eyelashes are today? All natural, baby. Work.